Yep. Yep. He's actually pretty good. Good morning, everyone. Sorry about the hair, it's an absolute mess. Welcome to another episode of The Hunt for Bronze. Yes, you know where we are, Borumba Dam. You would have guessed by the title. Today, well, this morning, we're going with a bit of a top water challenge. I am going to throw top water lures all morning until about 10 AM, which is 10:30, which is when I'll get off the water and go back to camp. Started the morning pretty interesting. Had major battery issues where I couldn't get the petrol motors started because it was cutting out the battery box thing. And anyway, long story short, I was sitting working on electronics for a good 40 minutes this morning before I got anything to work. So yeah, we lost a lot of good time of top water, but I'm going to a spot that I really like, which has got two banks which should fish pretty well for top water. I'm gonna get straight to it. We got the flies, we got all the good stuff. So next thing you'll see is me casting a surface lure. If you like surface lures, like and subscribe to the channel. Now, if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe. Keep up to date with all the stuff I do, and it helps the channel grow. We are 100 subscribers off 2,000 as of the moment I'm filming this. So anyway, I'm gonna get to it. Woo! Oh, look at this, there's fish out here. Just went over a school. Alright, so we're doing top water. As much as there's probably a heap of schooled bass that would probably be able to bang a few in, that's not the point. School bass, you catch fish. Yeah, okay, you're catching fish, so, you know, catching fish can't be boring, right? But, hear me out. Top water eats. Top water eats are good. There's that blind Toga. He very blind. I just finally saw a couple together. Spooked them both, of course, but makes me feel like I'm going the right direction. Hopefully start seeing a few more. So I'll go up to just before the bend and then I'll come back, turn up my back, fish these mid-water snags. Spooked another one. Oh, they're in a funk, that's for sure. When they get in a funk, I do have one lure I like to use. It's worked for me before, about 12 months ago. Big 6th Sense wake bait though. Come on, there we go. Now, the good thing about this lure is that I can work it real slow and it casts a mile. And it looks like a dying bony brim. Screams, eat me, I'm a bony brim. Nice big long cast. And it just rolls on the surface like that. And I can wind it so slow and it's just got this big old body roll to it. Alright, if these guys aren't going to play the game, I'm going to find something that will. And this subsurface mission of mine, sorry, surface mission, will turn into a subsurface mission. Because I want to get a video out for you guys. Also, I can only take so much of being beaten by Toga. Yep. Oh. Holy cow. Well, I just hooked up on this and set the hooks, well, I set the hooks as hard as I could, let's be honest. Maybe I tighten that up. But pretty hard to do, weedless. I saw him at a distance. I cast way out in front of him. Let it sink and just slowly worked it and pulled it up, then saw him come up behind it and eat it. I don't know how much of it you guys saw, but oh, it was pretty wild. Yep, there we go. I sight cast him too. Yes! 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 Oh, nope. Nope. Yes. Yes. Finally. Finally. We got neat. You know what? And the plastic just fell out. He's not huge. He's not an absolute monster. But he's a toga. They are such a pretty fish. And look at that prehistoric beast. That is such a cool fish. I love them at every size. Oh. Well, that is what he ate. I knew it would work. Yep. Oh, no. Yep. Oh, no. That was a big one. A big fish. It was a proper fish. Yep. Oh, yes. Yep. Oh, yes. That's a good fish. That is a good fish. It's as big as I think it is, but geez, the hit on that was unreal. He's actually pretty good. Yes! 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 Another one. Toga hunting. God, it's fun. That's a good fish. Yeah, that's a big toga. I've got to get a measure on that. Make sure we wet the brag mat first. Protect its scales. Oh, this is such an angry toga, this one. And he's big and heavy. Look at that. That Damiki's right in the top of the mouth. Sight cast, and he just walloped it. Wow. What a cool fish. Alright, time to get a photo. Alright, that does it, guys. Another episode of the Hunt for Bronze done and dusted. I hope you liked my little toga mission today. I don't know how much more I'm going to get done this weekend toga wise, considering there's a competition on, and there'll be a few guys around and probably up these arms spooking them. But that standout lure, the only thing I could get a bite on, and it was just fishing ultra finesse, and that's the Damiki Stinger. It's a little stick bait, like an American kind of Senko-y worm, just a fatter body than a Senko, and not that salty. And it just wafted down. It's on a weedless hook, 16-pound leader, matched to the ACM custom rod, the Bass Magnum. I love this rod for toga fishing, or any weedless hooks really, because it's got enough punch to set the hooks. You know, the tip's ballsy. It's more of a US style blank where it's a bit heavier, but it's just strong, and it lets me really drive those hooks home when I'm doing this sort of stuff. If you haven't done so already, give the video a like if you've enjoyed this little bit of toga action, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't as well. We are on our way to 2,000 subscribers, and we're getting really close. We're 100 off, as I said earlier. This morning was tough, but we made it happen and had a bit of fun along the way. Now I've got to get back to camp. I'm going to go meet Kyle, and I'm going to convince him to come back and chase toga and do this all over again. hopefully get him on to a couple. So, until next time guys, go out fishing and enjoy yourselves. And we out. Woo!